Hey there, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Something like that. Good times. Hi, everyone. T1 Glistener out here.
With T1 Stoneforge Mystic.
Yes, T1 very pink over here. Very, very, very pink. I was actually not entirely sure if that was going to be... It seems strange, pink and green are not exactly close to one another, but because it's so light, I thought she might be translucent. We've had yellow and blue go through it. I think we've had pink before. Pink. Pink. There we go. Oh well, wrong shade, different shade. That'll work. So, today, this is what we finished, this is what we got done last time. We have the legs done, and we have the torso done, save for, what was it that we did not do? There was something we didn't finish up on the torso. But of course we have the arms, obviously. I have a funny feeling it won't be quite as effective if it only has this little gun to work with, and nothing else.
No.
Not so much.
It also wouldn't look as cool.
Indeed. I did see that video, Senator, and I commented something to the effect of, "Is this what it feels like to have a stroke?" It's a very random video that Senator sent. Actually, we might have everything up until the arm's done, so if that's the case, then, yeah. Yee. Also, we have it, let me do the bow test here. Make sure that it can lean forward far enough. See, it's not just enough to have the magnets. It is if you just want it to turn, if you want it to wiggle at the waist. Wiggle, 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 yeah. If you want it to bow, then both of the magnets have to be about centered or a little bit behind center. No, hold on. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might not be able to bow.
Oh.
It's close. It's not quite.
I think we did it earlier.
But it won't stay. Let's see if we can work on the arms and see if... Because the other way to make it bow like this is if the arm will actually hit the leg and get in the way and stop it. That's the... This one can bow even without that. See, the sword is way over... Okay, sorry. This is what it's supposed to look like. And this is another Questoris Knight, albeit one that got flipped, turned upside down. It got turned all the way around.
Oops.
Excuse me, bud. Alright. So for this one... Okay. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Okay, even this one. It's just not my day. Maybe it's that this, because we're not on the solid flat floor. We're on a blanket. It's close, but it's not actually hanging there. I have photographic proof that it can do it. It just isn't right now. That photographic proof is in the Discord server, by the way. You should join the Discord server if you're not already in there. I like to think that we're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yee. Yeah, here's another way to do it. Like I said, you can have the sword in the way. So here's... Oh, crap. Said...
Good.
Okay, it's not working. Yeah, we'll try again later on a different surface.
Okay.
Or we just turn it so that it's now facing uphill. That works too. Gravity! Yay!
Woohoo!
There we go. Evangeline informs me that that is a Roblox dance. It's not... See, I'm used to this. This is Raise the Roof. You're doing this sort of... I'm a T-Rex, my arms don't go very far.
Yes.
Alright,
Basically.
so, if you will, get started on this section. I will get... Where'd you run off to? Hold on. What you got? Ah, spell way back. This draining. Dum dum dum. Burning ring of fire. Something like that.
Let's see. 97. 95.
Easy. Yeah, I don't need to look. Can you even see my... Oh, you can see my head. Oh no, my giant forehead gets cut off.
Giant forehead? You don't have a giant forehead.
When my hair is just normal. Well, okay, I still have the headset to prop it up, but it doesn't look so bad. But when you have it pulled all the way back, it's a billboard. It's not actually that big.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe that's enough. Maybe. Hopefully. Totally. Definitely.
Hopefully.
Of course, I'm an American, and today is tax day. I am hoping I will not see 500 TurboTax and Quicken, or whatever the other advertisements after today. Hopefully.
Ooh, boy.
Maybe. Then again, maybe you will still will for the next few days, like how Christmas ads sometimes play a little bit after Christmas, just for the next few days. Fun fact, this is actually the first year that I have had to ever pay taxes on tax day, because every other year I either pay it with, you won't understand what this means, but I have no deductions taken, so I just pay all my taxes throughout the year so that I don't have to worry about it come tax day, and I either pay nothing or I get a refund, or in previous years when I just didn't make enough. This year, I've finally had to pay taxes. $1. Because the rest of it's paid throughout the year.
My golly.
Miss Molly.
That's so much.
Maybe not. Maybe.
No, I was being so serious.
It does mean that I have a little bit less to work with throughout the year, but that's okay.
It's $1
And you'll...
less.
No, I mean the taxes paid throughout the year.
Ooh,
We'll need that too later on, for the other arm.
okay.
No.
And
Make sure that one's all... That one doesn't have to be especially... Well, I say that. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Maybe. I'll be around. What's the rest of that line? I'll be around.
next.
If you make it back.
Oh,
You remember where that's from?
oh,
Dark Souls 2.
oh, what?
No, the blacksmith in Elden Ring sounds like this. Master Hugh. He sounds like he needs a cough drop.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, no.
Honey, you might have gone a little... Oh, it's okay. I think I can bend it back.
Sorry.
Just be careful next time. When you cut it out, try not to push on it as well. There we go.
Yes.
That piece is thin enough that you can't accidentally do it. Now, thankfully, I don't actually have to do anything else to this one. We just wait. We just wait. The best. Oh dear goodness. Whale. Woo! What are we doing?
I don't know.
I
Except
don't
for-
either.
Except for making knights.
Just messing with a friend of mine while I'm at it. A friend of mine has said that we finally started showing up on his feed. So I was gonna beat his feed in a race this time. Oh dear goodness.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. It should be good. Oh, okay. And then, if you will do 21 and 20, and then after that, 22, 23.
Okay.
That's still a little bit close.
Sorry.
It's alright, I can bend it back. So I know that you all can't see this. Even if I show it close to the camera, you won't be able to see it. It's a plastic rod. Well, everything here is plastic. It's a rod with two small cylinders connected to it perpendicarly with this thin little piece of plastic in between, bridging them. And it's thin enough that if you push on it, it bends quite a bit and looks like it's about to break. You know how when you bend plastic enough, it changes color, it lightens because its density is lower there? Yeah, that. Yeah, so you have to be careful. Now, nothing we can't paint over, but it just means it was close to breaking, so we have to be careful. Hey, what's up? We're so unfathomably back. Back like Jack Black. No. You know who that is.
Yes.
See, I know who that is from School of Rock. She knows who that is from Minecraft movie. Also, remember you have to speak up.
Yes. Oops.
Good times. It's like, I know Jack Black from School of Rock. You know him from the Minecraft movie. We are not the same. It's a meme format. You are X, I am Y. We are not the same. School of Rock is quite good. Yes, you are not kidding. Oh my goodness. That's fine, Evangeline. That's okay.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be, as long as there's nothing that's jutting out from it. That's not really jutting out, and you can tell because if you look sideways, you can hardly see it.
Yay!
There we go. The stuff that's jutting out might, as you saw earlier, get in the way for the piece actually going in. That's why that's important. Okay. Good times. Alright, don't sing, Jay. Not only is it going to destroy people's ears, she's not disagreeing, but doesn't quite work with the music that's already playing. First Jacklet movie was Gulliver's Travels, which I still have not seen yet. Honey, what are you doing? Being a goofy goober, but aside from that,
Yes.
if you actually want to glue anything, you need to have enough of a head start.
That's true.
Cement anything. Dear goodness. Whale. Because now I already have this part ready. Oh, fun. In fact, I will need the clippers for that one because, spoiler alert, we build this one a little differently. Just a little bit. And by build it differently, I mean, I'm magnetizing it. Because of course I am. Because of course I am.
Yes. How did I know you were going to say that?
You know me. You know me well.
That's how.
Ah.
Exactly how.
So, and then the other.
Oh, okay.
I will have to wait until she gets done with that. So, long story short, what you're supposed to do, there are a couple of rods here that are meant to extend into the holes on the elbow of it. This is the elbow joint. And that allows you to, rotate it like this. Well and good. Keeps it stable enough that it won't fall out, but unfortunately once you glue this, you are stuck with this as your weapon option. Or, we could do what we've done a few times, and use the ancient secret power of Magneto, and we can take care of that. So,
yes.
I actually will not be cementing these just yet. However, when I get done with this, Evangeline, you will do the same thing and cut out the equivalents on the other side.
Okay.
Now, I need to remember this thing flies off at the speed of sound, so,
Oh, no.
point it into me. Like that. That actually kind of hurt. Jeez. It shoots off quite quickly.
Yes, and doing it that close to you probably does hurt.
Well, it keeps it from flying everywhere. My body is a shield.
Oh.
It used to be one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards, even though it does nothing. Well, yeah, it actually stings a little bit. It flies off that quickly.
Ooh.
I'm fine. So you are very much not supposed to do what I just did. Absolutely not.
No.
Ah.
But he still did it.
This is, I mean, it's magnets, baby. There are actually people, Evangeline, smarter than I am, that make magnet kits specifically for Imperial Knights, and for different ones at that. I'll be honest though, I just came up with this scheme. Yeah, Blake, we just came up with this scheme. Yeah, entirely. Oh dear. What did I say that was so predictable? I know that really doesn't narrow it down much. At all.
Oh.
Oh dear. Also, one of the kids on Evangeline's team said, I was talking about the Minecraft movie to him, and he said chicken jockey, and then the rest of the team started saying chicken jockey for the next 3 minutes. That was fun.
Oh goodness. That would have been fun.
What do you mean would have been? You were there. You were rolling your eyes like with everybody else. No. No.
Everyone else.
Everyone else. It's you and everyone over the age of you and your team.
That was confusing. Oh.
I've done this enough times. I probably don't even need to measure it just yet. I know we're not anywhere close just yet. Flint and steel. Still haven't seen it, but I take it that's a big all caps quote in the movie too. They use it to make a fire. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Looking for.
Wait. They only give us one set. That's why you can't find it.
Darn.
Well, we have two options. I mean, we're still going to magnetize this part so that it can change its weapon, but we can either somehow magnetize the plate and switch the plate out so that we can change this particular weapon, or we could just have one, what is that, a melta? Actually, hold on, what is that? What does that turn into? Let's see. So, green is the Errant, and the Errant has okay. Yeah, it's a Melta. Melta, I think it's now Melta D6 instead of Melta 6, but geez, it's a Blast Melta. That means, on the one hand, the downside, you can't point it straight at your feet. If something's in engagement range with you, you can't shoot it. On the other hand, the more targets, the more hits it will do. It's nice. It's very nice. It's basic. The way that this one is statted out, it's basically a Space Marine killer.
Oh, okay.
It has AP4, which is enough so that Space Marines, regular Space Marines, don't get a save. And since it is Blast, it gets an extra shot if there are more. If there are 6 to 10 of them. So it's quite. Now, granted, if you're spending all of this for killing a Space Marine squad, you might have better things to do with it, but at least it's there. Blast Melta is Blast Melta is crazy. It's also just a strange profile to have. Yeah.
Well, they are knights.
Yes. It means you can't use it up close and personal.
Ah.
Melta is one of those. If you're a vehicle, you can use it against other vehicles to just shred them when you get close. But I guess that's what the chainsword is for. Honey. Oh, here. You can keep working.
Okay.
Tell you what. Since... If you will do 34 and 35, that has to go for the chainsword side. I know I'm still not there. Oh, we're still getting close. The way that I know is that until it starts just barely poking through, you're not done yet. You can see it. Yep. So that means we're almost there.
Oh my god.
I've done this too many times. Can you tell?
I can.
Also, here's the Weather Channel music playing again. Yeah, Blake, this particular song is dubbed with the Weather Channel music. You'll never guess why.
Oh, goodness. I wouldn't be able to tell why. They certainly can.
Evangeline, have you never seen the Weather Channel before?
No.
It's exactly what it sounds like. They show you weather all day, every day. It's riveting.
Goodness.
Also, they typically have some sort of, nice smooth jazz going while they do it. I thought Questoris had 2 gun. Oh, it's a mix and match. Yes, there are, counting Canis Rex, there are 7 different Questoris Knight. Counting Canis Rex and not counting Ford World, there are 7 different Questoris Knight combinations. They are the Gallant, Errant, Paladin, Preceptor, Crusader, Warden, and Canis Rex. One of those uses 2 ranged attacks, the Preceptor. I think it might just be the Preceptor, and one of them, the Gallant, uses 2 melee attacks. The Nether! Okay, hey Steve. Hey Steve.
Hi, Steve.
It's Steve.
Steve.
Steve is stuck in the Nether now.
Oh, no.
That's what's going on here. Nothing else. Okay. I'm going to cheat. I'm sorry, buddy. I need to borrow this for a moment.
Oh, goodness.
I was trying to be gentle. I'm trying. Failing. It feels like I'm about to pop the dang thing off. Yep. How? In God's name.
Oh, no.
Alright, if this thing breaks, rip me. Come on, buddy. Get off of there. I know I can pull harder. I'm trying not to.
Guess it feels like you're going to break it.
It feels like it. This one's an awfully tight squeeze.
Yes. Imagine it would be if you're doing that.
Yes. So more specifically, Blake, most of them have 1 ranged option and 1 melee option. For all of them that have 1 each, I think for all of them that have 1 each, I think, don't quote me because this box kit might be a contradiction to what I'm about to say. The melee option can be either the Chainsword or the Thunderstrike Gauntlet, and it doesn't matter. You choose which one. It doesn't actually matter. But the other weapon is what determines which one it is. And then you have the ones with 2 guns. I swear to God, I feel like I'm about to break it. Okay, see, that was easy. I mean, it only has 2 modes. Doesn't want to go in. So the issue is that magnet just barely sticks up. And that itty bitty little difference, not even a millimeter, is enough that it makes it tricky to pop in and out. Good times. The stats on the melee! The Thunderstrike Gauntlet or the Chains here? Well, no, actually, I know that the stats given here for the Chainsword are wrong. Or are not updated, because this is, well, I say that, I actually don't know that. This is this year's holiday bundle. No, I guess it's right. I guess never mind. Alright, so there's a strike profile that hit, yeah, this doesn't look right though. It's only 4, not 6. There's a strike and a sweep profile. The sweep is for the sword, it's 12 attacks at 3 up, strength 9, AP 3, 2 damage each. Sounds right. Or, oh, I might be thinking of the warglaive. That's the 1 damage each. Or you can do 4 attacks at 3 up, 14 strength, AP 4, 6 damage. Mathematically, they end up being about the same in terms of damage, but you're actually a little bit more likely, because of the higher strength and AP, to make it through to the damage. It depends on what you're up against. Yeah, there you go. That's it. As for the Thunderstrike Gauntlet, I don't... Honey, you, watch this.
Okay.
You just deafened me. There's a control over here, and she hit it with her knee.
Sorry.
That's alright. She's over here bored and just playing with stuff.
Hey, can I get together?
I think you might have gotten it together already. Maybe. Maybe. Just a teeny tiny little bit. Don't you think? Maybe. Actually, wait, we don't... Hold on, we don't put this one together just yet. You know why?
Because we have to make the rest.
Magnets.
Oh.
Magnets rest in there.
Okay.
When in doubt, the answer is magnets. It's always magnets. Alright, there isn't actually a great deal for you to do right now. So we can't have you do the sword either for the same reason, unfortunately. Or the wires. Hose. Mad. Yeah, I guess if you'd like to, you can cut out the shoulder pieces, the pauldrons, let's call them. Alright.
Yay!
That was my phone.
Okay.
It was your uncle.
Ooh. Yay!
Yee-haw.
Oh my goodness.
See, the other day we weren't actually that far from being done if we were building it the normal way, but, you know, why would I be normal? Why would we ever do something like that?
I don't know.
Still closed. Still closed. Sigma. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Woo!
Oh. Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Why do you say that every time I say goodness gracious?
Because that's the song. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I think that song is about, what, 200 years older than she? No, not that old.
Oh, thank goodness. Goodness.
Better than 60 years older than you are. Watch it be 2 of me. 2 of me older than she is.
Not that old.
I'm old enough that it's 2 of me, I think. Also, just let me go with the running joke of me am old.
Oh, okay.
Me am old. Coming up on 100 years. Yeah, that's older than, quite a bit older than I thought. That's closer to 3 of me.
Yes.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. That should be about done for that one too. So the reason we had to get the weapon out is so that I could test the polarity of the... Here we go. Of the magnets going into the chassis here. There we go. So this side goes in here.
Here.
Here. Herbie.
Herbie or Herbie?
Herbie the love bug. Herbie the word that sounds fun to say if you're Kermit T. Frog.
But most people aren't Kermit T. Frog.
Most people aren't Elmo either.
My goodness. Gracious.
The person in the Discord server, Great Well's Fire. Person in the Discord server that keeps posting the Elmo videos.
Oh.
Dear. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
I'm done.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're kind of at a point now where there's going to be a bit more waiting for you.
Okay.
Just because
Coffee
this
break.
shit. There we go, coffee break. You'll never guess. 42. 69. 420. 1,337.
I tried to drink.
Okay.
Yeah. The way he just went so silent.
Alright, just have your drink. I'm just focusing right now. Okay, so 420 million 133,769. That would have been much better if I got it right the first time. Fun fact. I don't trust myself. Let's get this detached first. I see. You know, getting magnets unstuck from other magnets is always a fun experience.
Yes. We are.
Hey! Hey, what's up? Couldn't possibly be more wrong. Oh no. Couldn't be more wrong. There's always a further number away. What's up, Holy Fan? Hello, fellow human beings. I hope you have a fun stream. I hope so too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just being a goof. Persona 5. Oh, okay. I'll see you in 200 hours then. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Thank you, Delusional Diablo. We're in the magnetize everything phase right now. That's why she isn't doing anything right now. Speaking of which, if you like the headset, oh, it's not a bad time.
Okay.
Someone's done? Yeah, Luna, you are in for a treat. That game is good. Quite good. There we go. Perfect. Always octuple check my work.
No.
Measure 8 times, cut once. I don't think that's quite how the expression goes, but it's how it should go.
Thank you, Delusional Diablo.
Oh, hey, thank you. Hey! I like doing this. I like that. Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Yes, it was opera.
Oh, is it the Dark Souls?
Yes.
Praise the sun. Praise the sun. It's the sound when you enter Guinevere's chamber. And you put your crystal halberd in her lord vessel. I am very glad that we are with a 10-year-old. Okay, so now it's time to put the second magnet in here. Hey, quick and easy. Alright, I had to jinx it. It's actually, oh, that might be not quite deep enough. Well, too late now. Push it real good. There we go. I'm going to say, please, for the love of all things good in this world.
Ew.
There we are. What can possibly go... Mm-hmm.
Don't jinx it.
Too late. Something like that. Not the biggest fan of JRPGs, but and Takamakis. I actually don't play RPGs all that much anymore. Turn-based RPGs all that much anymore. It's too... I guess I generally find the format to be a little bit too easy nowadays. Is this too easy for you?
No? Well, I just think this is a bit hard now.
I'll see you later.
Awesome.
The music conflicting completely. The music you're hearing and the music we're... Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
Yes.
If you like steamed hams references, you are in the right place. You are on the right channel.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
May I, is it?
No.
There's a Gen Alpha one that Evangeline finds quite humorous.
Yes.
Absolutely sure when I put it in, it goes the right way, and it's not centered. It's not centered at all. Okay, wait, hold on. Crud. Crud. Heck, there's not really anything I can do to... It's metal! Come on! Work your magic! That's how magnets work, they're magic, right? Alright, I think it's too late. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so it's way, way, way off center.
Looks like it's digging.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the center of it, like... Those are. Well, that one not so much. Those are. So because this one is off, the other side probably needs to be off too. But, you know, now that I've gotten one in the wrong place, surely I won't get the other one to... Yeah. Acetone. What? Souls likes Miyazaki broke me. Yep. I admit it is difficult to go back and play... You know, I used to play Legend of Zelda games a good bit. Now, I find them too, especially the boss design, I find to be too easy. If you like them, wonderful. You are awesome. It's just not me anymore. I will say though, it is perhaps a bit foreboding. It was prescient that Majora's Mask was my favorite Legend of Zelda game, because Majora's Mask is the one that has the closest boss design, the original anyway, on the N64, to a FromSoft game. Where the boss is always vulnerable and you just hit the boss enough until they die. You know, like a Dark Souls boss that isn't named Bed of Chaos. You remember Bed of Chaos? No? Okay, it's probably a good thing.
No, I don't.
Bed of Chaos is one of the bosses of all time.
Oh no.
Favorite Legend of Zelda game? Majora's Mask. So in most Zelda games, the boss formula is predictable in this way. If you go through the dungeon, you pick up an item. You know that item is going to be used in beating the boss, so it takes away a little bit of the suspense. And then you beat the boss with that item, and the boss is usually only leaving itself open at certain times, certain points. So the boss is only vulnerable, you know, when it does a certain attack, for instance, things like that. Whereas in a Souls game, the boss is technically always vulnerable. You just have to be good enough to not get hit in the process of trying to hit them.
Yes.
She's beaten Elden Ring on stream, so it's not a he said, she said. She beat Elden Ring. She knows what I'm talking about. Yay! You make an oopsie with super glue. The answer... Oh, I see what you're saying. The answer is acetone. I'm hoping it's not that bad. Hoping. There's this one streamer I watch from time to time who said that she actually enjoyed Bed of Chaos. She beat it on the first try. If not, maybe she's lying. Maybe. No. Alright.
A patch.
R.
Okay.
Do you know a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You would think it would be R.
C.
They're in love with the C.
Hmm.
You can have that one for free, folks. That one's terrible, and I know it. She's been playing OG Dark Souls for years. Yes, she has. Oh, that person, not Evangeline. Although that's true as well. Okay. Let's see. We don't need these until the very end, but at least they're done. Same thing will be true for these Evangeline, or what the arm's attached to. So, if you would, you'll cut those out.
Okay.
Alright. What else do I
Yay.
need? Oh, there's another thing. Actually, before you do that, more important thing. It's time to sand the edges here. You remember this part.
Yes, I do.
Alright, there we go.
I
We'll have to do it
love
to both of them. Both of these.
Okay, 1 second.
Alright. And then... here you are. Oh. Making sure I'm not doing something horribly incorrect here. I might be. Maybe.
No.
Yes, in all likelihood, yes. Alright, 17.
Like you said, if you like a channel with steamed hands, this is the one for you. Goodness gracious.
I thought we were having steamed clams. Evangeline's been linking the fire well, okay now. Okay, now maybe not quite that long. You might have to go a bit harder than that. Otherwise it's going to take forever. You'll know you're doing it hard enough when there's a decent amount of that white dust coming off of it.
Yes. See, those were both from those two sides.
Okay.
One from one side, the other from the other side.
I actually should have done not what would you call a dry test for magnets?
Dry test for magnets.
She got that from me.
Yes.
A neutral test, let's say, without the magnets in there, to make sure that it could go through the slot without an issue. You know what? I could just do that on the... No, I can't do that on the other side. Shaped differently.
Bit more?
Little bit more on the top.
Okay.
And then we'll be done. We'll be done with that one. And then you can move on to this one. Alright.
Yay.
Yee.
Yee.
Jinx.
That was not Jinx, although we were thinking the same thing. At least I don't think it was Jinx.
Janks. Jank. The God Emperor of mankind. Woo! An Imperial Knight. I'm imagining the God Emperor actually saying that. It fits right along with that, oh, what was the one that I showed? Nice. The one that I showed you earlier. Today I learned, or I just learned, that lemons are not naturally occurring. And in fact, you know this. And in fact, our bread are a crossbreed between a bitter orange and a citron, which means life didn't give us lemons. We invented them ourselves! Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Goodness.
Alright. Are you working on the other one?
well, I was making sure this was okay.
Oh, it was close earlier, and you made some more work on it, so it's good now.
Yeah.
God Emperor approves. Love that video. You and me both. I love the little eye twitches he has periodically because he's just that much of a mad scientist.
My goodness. Gracious.
No, not this time.
Yay.
The Emperor. I will destroy all religion on Terra. Much later. I will destroy all religion on... What's the name of the Lorgar's planet? Monarchia. In between the two of those, I will not destroy all religion on Mars. I'll allow it. Make it make sense now. It turns out he is, in fact, only human. Except when he's not. Except when he's secretly a chaos god or whatever. Insert lore speculation here. Oh jeez. Malkador. Oh wait. Oh, it's the Cave Johnson Lemon rant, but just a few millennia in the future, that's all. Oh, I did get my own golden throne. He has a toilet made of gold. No, I don't think so. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Oh no, we scared the God Emperor of Mankind away. Oh no. I'm sorry. The Black Templars would like to know your location. Oh no. Oh jeez. What's the Malkador the Sigil hero? He gets his name changed later. He gets his title changed later on. Frida, what am I doing just sitting here? Why sit here when I could glue things?
Not to your fingers.
No. Please no. I still have some super glue on me from Sunday evening on one of my nails. It's never coming off. Everything else I've been able to pick off, or it's just been on my skin so it came up, naturally, well, with washing hands and whatnot. But no, this one's on the nail, and it just refuses. It is taken up residence. I can make this little one laugh when I say just anything at all. I'm not going to say it because now you're expecting it. She's still okay. Let's see. So what's the next thing to work on? Oh, not that, but that too. All right. You know what? I say we don't even bother magnetizing this. Boots. You're trying. Boots. There we go.
That took so long.
Did.
I was just trying not to that time.
It's tough.
Power boots still reigns.
Power word boots. Yes, it does. Hey, before Night Ring comes out eventually, you still have a few Elden Ring bosses to beat. You know that. You still have Melania, Blade of Mikola, who has never known defeat. She still has Melania. Yeah, I wonder why. Though to be fair, she hasn't actually gotten to Melania yet. She's Moog Melania, everything in the Consecrated Snowfield, and therefore everything in the Halig Tree.
My friend is beating
I have most of it.
too, so I gotta hurry up.
Which friend is this?
Am I okay to say his name?
Sure.
Logan.
Logan? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's
Sorry.
no, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. But Logan didn't beat it before you did. He just got to the DLC later. She beat it before he did. Or at a younger age, I should say. Also, I think
Yes.
he's a bit older than you. Every time I tune into one of these building streams, I'm reminded of my pile of shame I'm sitting there. When you say pile of shame, you mean unbuilt or unpainted? Because I've heard that both ways. I remember seeing one where Henry Cavill calls it the grey pile of shame, which is when they're not painted yet. Mode, millennia, entirety. Oh, okay. Luna is trying to, specifically Luna, is trying to dig right into my head. No, it's fine. Capital S? Lowercase, okay. Imagine being the guy who invented lemons. Imagine being the guy who invented cheese. Just left milk out for too long and, oh, that looks tasty. Yeah, cheese is definitely one of those. Goodness. Okay, that's how someone came up with it, ideas.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. This one actually gets to go inside, outside, upside down. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm...
I hope you do.
Alright now.
Luna.
Alrighty, Angeline. What's Luna doing this time?
Look, please. I can tell he's going insane.
We're coming. I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
I need to know where Luna lives.
Ooh, space. Space. Wanna go space. I say space. Luna's in space. Everyone knows Luna's in space. Space! See, I'm telling you, it doesn't take much. It really, really doesn't take much. Alright. Make sure there's nothing else that goes inside. No.
Good.
Okay, let's see. Looks good. That looks A-okay. KO!
Cheese is just mold. Wait.
Blake, come and save me, please.
Luna.
Oh dear goodness. Also, I think I've missed some messages here. Every time I tune... Okay. Both. Fair enough. Blue cheese is delicious. Also, what was the first guy who discovered we could drink cow's milk up to? Okay, that one I can see the connection there, at least. Hey, we drink milk when they're young. They make milk. Let's try. I can see that one. And it's a common enough occurrence that lactase persistence has independently evolved multiple times in human history. It isn't just a thing that happened once. So that's fairly common. Cheese, on the other hand. Hey, what's up, Layla? Hey, you actually get to see it this time. Layla came in right at the tail end last time around. Oh dear, uncultured taste buds. Wait, oh, are you responding to somebody else? Oh, Blake said blue cheese is just mold. I see. I see. I see. You know, this blue cheese tastes quite like...
Goodness.
Oh dear. If I knew enough about cheeses, I could try to turn that into a sketch. Just make a meme out of that.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, Evangeline, would you like to do this next part?
Sure.
Okay. We are on this part right here. 15 goes right here. It fits just like this. You can even see where the wires connect.
Yes.
That's it. I'm leaving it to you.
Okay,
You got it. See, she hasn't done any cementing yet.
no.
I've done the super glue, and she's done the sanding, the filing down. This will give her a chance to do something. In the meantime...
Probably break.
Oh, that's a good
For
idea.
you.
That would be a really good idea. But that would also just make too much sense. So, instead...
Okay, may I have the piece?
Which piece? Oh, where'd you put it?
Have it.
Oh. I
Thank
thought
you.
I gave it to you.
You did, and then you. It's okay.
Oops. Whoops.
It's fine.
Alright. So I had a hard time getting it in. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, hold on now. Let's see. Alright, you know what? This one might as well just not be magnetized, because good lord, getting this thing to fit.
You know how much I had to push this to get those little bits in?
Oops, I believe you. In desperate need of caffeine and paracetamol? I don't know what that is, but you go get it. You go get it, girl. It is too wholesome for my Nurgle worshipping. Why are there so many Death Guard players? Where's Arkham's Knight when you need him? He also plays Death Guard. I'll admit, with a name like that, I would have expected Imperial Guard or some sort of tank center faction. Headache medication. Fair enough then. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. May I? Where's the oh, not that. Where's the filing? The nail file. Screw it.
Not doing that again. I'm not doing that again.
They can't see this part anyway. Actually, probably only need to do the bottom. I know. Heresy. Sweet God. Alright. We might be here a moment.
Maybe just a little bit.
I hope you're enjoying the music. I do not play Warhammer, but hail Slaanesh. In the lore, I hate all of the Chaos factions. I hate Chaos with a burning. I am awful good. To my core. However, Emperor's Children models, look, they have noise marines. They have electric guitar marines. You cannot go wrong with that. I refuse to believe that that is possible. So... Chaotic neutral. Chaos, more like cringe. Yep. Yep. Alright, now... Oh my... It's on both sides. Emperor bless. I'm not going crazy. I am not going crazy. I am not going. I am not.
He's not going crazy.
Oh my goodness, let's see. Nurgle is the way, brother. Where is it, Arkham's Knight? It's Arkham's Knight. Who else? I know there's someone. It's not Taylor. It's another Emperor's Children player. Somebody else. Somebody. Man. There's 3 Death Guard armies back to back at Adepticon. I could not escape from Heretic Astartes. Aren't Death Guards somewhat infuriating to play against, just because they're hard to kill? My understanding is that they are the... what's a good... I don't know a good reference in general. They're the Clodsires of the Space Marines, right? They may not do as much, but they're hard to kill, so good luck. Hard facts, nothing is cooler than fighting with guitars in the middle of space while being a superhuman xenophobic war machine. Are they still xenophobic when they become heretic marines? Maybe some things never change, but I guess when you have to fight alongside demons, beggars can't be choosers, right? That's in the lore, I'm sure. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, for the love of sweet good.
Probably sing some sea shanties over
You
here.
know what? It's done. It's done. I'm done. Okay. Now, your shield popped off. Plus L plus ratio.
What?
You know, that actually might not be the worst thing in the world, because this might make it easier to paint for you. Yeah, she's painting her shields. Although I would recommend we make a transfer sheet for it, or a stencil, something. That would be good.
I need the smallest paintbrush we can get. Where to what?
There it is. I say, where'd you run off to?
I know. But I'm saying where to what run off to.
Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Hold on. I will read in chat in just a quick second. Wait, that. Right after I finish being driven mad by this.
Goodness.
I am a very smart man who knows exactly what he's doing.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
I do indeed think so.
Good dude.
What?
Dude.
Oh no.
Alright. Now then, to be honest, my best trader Space Marines are the Iron Warriors. I know literally nothing about how Iron Warriors play. Actual nothing. I've never played against them before. I don't know anyone who plays them. Feel free to enlighten me. But I'm the second youngest person in the metaphorical realm. Well now there's a lot of people. Maybe not. Maybe. My own personal headcanon that freebooters sing charities. Surely they do. Oh dear. Military merchant orcs, basically. They're the orc equivalents of merchant ship sailors. Let's go with that. Something like that.
A little confused.
Brothers, I'm caught between two sides. Should I embrace the grandfather warm embrace and bask in his glorious rot? We have knights? You can always do that. Alright, you want to hear something absolutely crazy that I did? Wait. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's the magnet. Did I magnetize both sides?
Orc pirates. Exactly.
Orc pirates, yeah.
You know what? Coffee break.
Yeah, you earned it. My goodness, hold on. Doesn't seem like there's a magnet on both sides, but it was holding in place, so surely there must be. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where the heck I went wrong. You know, here. It's called cheating. It's called cheating. Orc pirates, there we go. Merchants. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Which faction's morals most align with your own? Tau! I am lawful good, right? For the greater good. I didn't choose Tau initially because of I didn't know anything about the lore. I wanted a shooting faction, and I narrowed it down to either Imperial Guard or Tau. And this was 8th edition. Tau seemed cool. They have robots. It's neat. Exactly the kind of father I want to be. Oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Thank you. You will be. I would imagine. If that's your aspiration, it's probably a good sign that you will be. I would think. In the meantime, she's over here goofing off. Here. Where did we cut out? We didn't cut out the sword. Cut out the sword!
Okay, forgive me the clippers, please. Maybe not mess with sharp implements, please.
Maybe not.
Please.
Let's see. So, set them up this way. This side first. Just to make sure, because I don't trust myself. Test it. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Goodness gracious.
I like to think that we're pretty cool. For whatever it's worth, I like to think we're pretty neat.
I do too. these phrases.
I plan to gather an army of the Armageddon Steel Legion and orcs to arrange a big cool mess between Commissar Yarick and Gaskell. Alright, that would be awesome. Oh dear. Okay, that would be sick. Do it. Commissar Yarick is, I guess with the exception of the Emperor, the orc's favorite human. He's the orky human. Did I explain? I explained him to you the other day, didn't I?
Yes.
I did? Yeah. There we go. He's pretty neat. I like to think. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, but unironically, which faction's morals most align with your own is almost never... Hey, Luna, let me give you a secret. There are no actually objectively good factions in Warhammer 40k. Everybody has something going against them. Everyone. There's no faction that you can 100% get behind. If you're looking for the perfect, check the galaxy over. Unfortunately, absolutely not a single solitary thing about any faction is going to 100% line up. Now, that being the case, as long as you're okay with that, what on earth are you doing, child?
I don't know.
I would say that the closest for me would be the Tau. That's probably as close as we're going to get. How the heck did I do this last time?
Yarick is the reason why I chose orcs so well.
Well, yeah, Yarick is great. Yarick.
Woo!
Jay belongs in the Star Wars galaxy. I would love to be a Jedi.
I would too.
That'd be cool.
Yes. Lightsaber.
Why do you say that? Other than the fact that I look like Qui-Gon. That's the reason. That's totally the reason.
I don't know.
Oh! I see what's up with the... That's why I couldn't find a magnet on the outside. It's not on the outside. It's on the inside. Well, not now. You can't see it. But in this one, it doesn't look to be a magnet there, right? That's because it's not. It's inside the sword. Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright.
Yay!
Let me Oh, Luna is still in her edgy teenage phase. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Goodness. That's my excuse. That's my explanation.
Okay.
Hold on, wait a second. Let me not pop this thing in my eye. There we
Or mine.
go. Or yours. No! Oh my goodness. We have a weird thing where the YouTube dashboard is showing two wildly different numbers for viewer count. Oh dear. Let's see. Make sure bro is too peaceful, too good for the grim dark future. Someone's got to give people hope, right? I mean, what else? Blood angels? Salamanders? Those are also pretty good. You know, those are about as morally good as you're going to get in the Imperium, I think. Pretty sure.
Yes.
Something like that. Alright, let's see. Emperor morals. Okay. Wait. Which one? No. In other settings, they're best lawfully evil, like imagine the Tau and stuff. Yeah, so they're... It's not hard to imagine them as being... And to be fair, there's Tau Sept, and then there's the Farsight Enclaves, which is an anarcho-syndicalist commune. We each take turns acting as a sort of executive officer for the week, but all the decisions of that office have to be ratified at a bi-weekly convention. I think I messed it up already. By a simple majority in the case of purely internal affairs, or a 2/3 majority. She's never seen that.
Oh, I've not.
Maybe one day, but she's never seen that yet.
Yeah.
I'm over here being all crazy to her. It's Monty Python Evangeline. Because of course it is. Of course it is.
Monty Python.
Yes. Knights of the Round Table, we dance whenever able. Do routines, chorus scenes, impersonate Clark Gable. We dine while here in Hamlet. We dine while here in Camelot, we ham and jam and Spamalot. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There's your... I was about to say daily wholesomeness, but no, it doesn't. No, a little bit more than that. A little bit more frequently than that. Because you're lawful good, you can't be lawful good in Warhammer. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, you can be lawful good. I just don't know that there's a lawful good faction, is all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm... Salamanders mentioned Salamanders, yeah. My favorite Space Marine faction. Or Blood Angels, which means I like the goody two-shoes, is what's going on here. So imagine explaining brainwashing and caste system to any human in Star Trek. You got a point. I just don't want to be a space monk. I want to have force powers and still actually live my life. You are a Slaanesh worshipper. Slaanesh is one of the factions in... rules one of the factions in 40k. Slaanesh is the god of excess and addiction. And pleasure. Slaanesh is the god of you're gonna have a good time until you're really not going to have a good time.
That sounds like the best thing ever.
No.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
No, and definitely not. Not referencing anything there.
Would you... the tongue twister I gave Quinn, could you post it again? Sure. As long as it's not inappropriate, sure. Person with... what is that? I see a person. Normally over emojis it gives a caption, right, for it? For which one it is? Who even knows? Who even knows? You'll be... Commissar Yarrick is the favorite waifu of a quarter of the entire Imperium. All orcs, and Gazgul in particular. Yep. Commissar Yarrick is so loved by the orcs that when they captured him, the big boss of them just let him go so that he could go fight them again later because they like fighting him that much.
Wow.
They love fighting this guy. Yeah, good times. He'd be best suited for Star Trek universe. I mean, hey, fair enough. You might very well be right. Like, okay, she is the goddess of drugs and more drugs. Yep. Someone asked in a...
Thank you!
In a previous chat, is Slaanesh a guy or a... What happened?
Someone just subscribe.
Oh, hey, thank you! I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it, so I didn't... Sorry.
Why is it both times?
Because you have the headset. I can't hear it's only...
I know.
Oh.
Both times.
Because you're cuter than I am. That's why. What on earth was I going to say? What was I going to say? I have no idea. Oh, whether Slaanesh is a guy or a girl, and my response was whichever better suits them in that situation, whichever is more advantageous at the moment. Which I believe is the correct answer. Whichever is going to create the best gain. Might actually have to add a little bit more super glue there. Maybe. Probably not a bad idea. Yep. Yep. There we... You know what? Sure, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's a great idea. Wipe it off with your finger. Have super glue on your finger for the next 6 years.
6 years?
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like, alright? 2 in 1! Ah! That's how we pronounce 2 in 1. Ah!
Totally.
It's the Elden Ring narrator. Oh! Rise, ye tarnished! And Gideon, the all-knowing! Gideon Ofnir. The all... Okay. I'm gonna turn him into one of the old guys from the Muppets.
Oh no!
That face. Alright, good times. Okay, oh, it's posted in chat. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Sunny says sunny so. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't know Afrikaans pronunciation, so genuinely. You still want to hear me try anyway? Sunny says sunny so sui. Yay! Sleep. Sunny says sus. Among Us. Sunny sleep soir. Sunny says sunny. Sui. I'm inflicting psychic damage back at you right now. Sake! Sleep, sui, sake. Sleep, soir, soir. Let's go with that. Alright, so now that Luna is on the floor writhing in pain right now, because I have butchered your mother tongue, I will remind you that you asked for it. I should have done it in a, not bad? Thank you! You're being nice. You're being especially kind. Or, as Anakin once said, liar! No. No. She hasn't seen any of the Star Wars movies, by the way. We'll fix that at some point. Seriously, the best intelligent creature in the whole Warhammer is the chapter master of the Blood Angels, Dante. He's over 1,000 years old. Aside from Dreadnoughts, I think he is actually the oldest confirmed Space Marine. Which is funny because Space Marines are immortal, but he's an old man in a young man's profession. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's see. Who dreams of creating a huge empire in alliance with all Xenos except... Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was into that. Heresy, 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 heresy. Oh, she's getting tired already.
No.
She's bored, that's what's up. We haven't really done much of anything. Here, let me get back to it. Let me get back. I'm getting back to it. Getting. I'm a getting. Armageddon. I'm a getting. I'm a get. A get is one thing that orcs call other orcs? I don't know. What is a get? It's just an all-purpose noun. You get. You get what you deserve. That's what I'm going with.
Ta-da.
Oh, wrong one. That's the way. I like it. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Lawyer Man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. My little contortionist over here. I did the rest of it.
Contortion.
Yeah, she's working on it.
Yes.
It would be to some people.
Some people definitely not. Some people definitely will.
Yep. Alright. I'll hurry up. See, right now we're sort of bottlenecked. I'm doing the super glue. She doesn't really have as much to do right now, unfortunately.
Yes.
You did already cut out the shoulder joints, right? No, not the pauldrons. Remember I told you there were 4 of them all at the top of the sheet together?
Oh. We have to put this place.
Honey, that's something you could have been doing. You could have been doing.
You told me to stop for a second and I forgot about it.
For a second? Alright, hold on. It has super glue on it, so I have to hurry.
Yes.
Screw it. Still not centered. You can see I'm trying to get it in the center here.
Yes.
God dang it, Bobby. Here. This is not magnetic, so I can actually push with it. As long as I'm quick. Too thick, yep. Ooh, perfect. Alright, now you may have it. No wonder she said she had a job to do and she wasn't doing it. Doing.
I have the sheet that actually has them on it. Ow.
Sorry.
Ow. Kidding me? Oh goodness.
Oh no, he can't be doing that to his kid. Let's see. If I miss a message of yours, feel free to post it again. I'm not meaning to miss it. I'm just over here beating the phooey out of my kid with a sprue. No one take that out of context. Hey, we're supposed to be accurate. Oh, okay. Creating an empire without the God Emperor ruling it in the amount. Oh, I see what you're saying. Wait, where'd you go? There'd you go. Well, I guess that would also include Guilliman, right? Because Ultramar is an independent empire now. So, there we go. I guess that would do it too. Heresy and pure heresy. Want to try a German tongue twister? Sure, sure. If it'll be funny for people to listen to, then sure. Two favorite words to just say at random are blasphemy and heresy. I listen to Ghost. My favorite words are yes and indeed, followed by the entire Dark Souls 1 intro. No. The dark side brands the accursed. Hey! Thank you, Doom Guy! Doom Guy! Okay, we're in good shape now. We're in really good shape.
Thank you!
Thank you very much. Did you know?
Thank you!
Hey! Oh my goodness, we're here again. I was already there. I was ready. Yee! Oh, excuse me, hold on, that's wrong.
Praise the sun!
Praise the sun! Did you know there was a 30-year gap between the Holy Roman Empire and the Republic? Wait. No. Okay, where's the technicality that gives us that? That sounds like one of those technically true, but only because of this very specific situation. Maybe. Nobody revealed my location to Doom Guy. I don't want my insides on the outside. Luna is a demon fan, Doom Guy. Let me pull up the Walter White address, because that's where Luna is. No. No.
This could probably be what you were talking about, the Weather Channel song.
We passed the Weather Channel song, but this might be a Weather Channel song. Yeah, maybe.
No, it is probably a...
Something that sounds like you'd hear it on the Weather Channel.
Yes.
Hey, perfect. Just stay right there, bud. Okay, here you go. Oh dear. Fishes fix. Fish, oh goodness. Fishes fits. If you really want to. I have no idea.
Wait.
Fishes fits. Fish. I don't have a clue how to say that. But it's fun though. Ultramar's a rare exception since he's led by the Berry Wonder, the Blue Man himself, robust, guilty Spark Wonder Man. Without the robot Gorilla Man, where would they be? Sentences that make no sense to Evangel. There's a guy in the lore named Rabute Gilliman, and one of the many running jokes about this character is saying his name incorrectly on purpose.
Oh no.
Using something that sounds kind of a little bit, it's at least using the same letters, starting with the same letters, maybe, if you feel like it, but you don't even have to do that.
Oh my goodness. For him.
So, Robot Gorilla Man. rabbit gunman.
My hand's here? No, it's not.
Rorschach girly man. Oh, hey, what's up, Chill? What's up? Everybody's showing up. How are you all doing? Hey, the ending of the Holy Roman Empire and the beginning of the Republic of Texas. There he is. My name is Walter Harlow White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my confession. Big robot stream. Oh, absolutely. And they're not ready yet. They're not dry yet. But when they are, we glue these together. They're drying separately, because if we do it too soon, the magnets will overcome the glue. Yank them together. And we'll have to start all over. Or not. Probably not. I will just throw the chainsword across the room and say we're sticking with the Thunderstrike Gauntlet. No. Rowboat Girly Man is my favorite. That's a good one. Rowboat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. And he just does that for 10,000 years. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Let's go! Robust, guilty man is the best. He's the good boy of the Emperor. He isn't the favorite. That was Horus, I remember. But he is the good kid, the straight kid. The only one that isn't by default. He gets a pass to make his own thing. I mean, when that's the standard, and I suppose, what are you doing to your finger there?
I don't know.
Jeez, there you go. I believe you, but still. Let's see. Into translating. Fisher Fritz fishes fresh fish. Fresh fish fishes Fisher Fritz. Fair enough. 100% correct. Alright. I was able to translate German to English without speaking German or relying on Google. Well, really? There we go. Nice. Of course, German is close enough to English that you can pick out some cognates, but I would not have gotten anywhere near that far. Also, I know that German has some rules of capitalization that are different than what we're used to in English, and so I don't know where that applies to picking out a name versus another kind of noun. I thought you used Google Translate. Maybe. There, no, you just said you didn't. It also helps. That's true. Afrikaans also helps. Let's see. Have we caught up with chat? Have I maybe caught up with chat?
No.
Okay. I think we're ready now. Would you like... Yep. They did not snap together.
Yay! You didn't have to press through. Oh my goodness.
It's not very strong, but it should be strong enough. Perfect. Okay.
I watched the standing microphone go from nothing to...
Oh, now it wants to bow when I don't want it to. There we go. We have the knight able to bow.
Hey!
Able to bow. Families that build together stay together. You'll rock. Thank you. We try. She is, however, falling apart. As you can see over here, she's slowly breaking apart. See, she's not doing anything right now, so she's bored. She's bored. She needs something to do. It's true. Yeah. Okay. Here's a thing you can do. Well,
Copy
actually... copy break, you know what, that's fine. I could have sworn there was another section we add on to this. No, okay. Well, there we go then. Alright. It's very simple. This square, rectangle, you just fly it to this. Just make sure that this side with the J piece is facing up. Not this way, but this way, okay?
Okay.
There we go.
Pretty simple.
Yep, easy peasy.
Okay.
Easy peasy lemon wait, hold on. Actually, I'm going to do this first. Lemon.
Lemon.
Oh, there is another piece. It just goes on the outside. I'm not crazy. I twitch, I twitch.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire. You just set that one up. Lined it up.
I forgot about that.
Do, 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 do. Little bit much there, Jay. Itty bitty bit too much. Just a smidgen. Whale.
My goodness.
Ooh, let me just throw it to the ground.
The what? Oh my goodness.
We are intentionally not... Well, I mean, I guess we could attach this piece, but nah. Probably not. Because it's modular. We can put onto each of them. Anyway. 16... Yeah, so number 16. Just chuck it. Just like that. Hey, there we go. Alright.
That's the correct way. Yes?
Yes!
Yes. No. Hmm.
Ah, here we are. Perfecto mundo. Hey, nice. Exacto mundo. Alright, let's see.
Thank you.
Layla with the dab. Using a dab as an attack. Hey, yes, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Appreciated. Has those traits. To be fair, you're not wrong. Speak 2 Germanic languages, and the tiniest bit about German, so if the sentence is basic enough, you can translate some of it, because words are similar enough. Fair enough. Extrapolate the rest from context. What's your second Germanic language? GTA 6. No. I love seeing those next to each other. Second Germanic, GTA 6. Google translates automatically. 6. That's what it is. There we go.
Goodness.
I'm glad it's coming out soon. But oh crap. Hold on, wait a minute. What does this part go to? Oh, hold on. Jesus. Okay, there's one thing I missed. Evangeline, where is this? Where is it? Where's 29? I'll have to re-glue it, so re-cement it, but that's okay. Where's 29?
It should be around here.
Did you cut it out?
I don't know if I
No.
did.
She was sitting there all that time being a contortionist.
Good talk.
Alright. Well, Evangeline, read ahead, please, and make sure we're not missing anything. We are missing other stuff.
Okay.
You goof. Alright. You goof.
Yes.
Indeed. Okay. No.
No, mother, it's just moonlight.
Can you hear that? I think it's a little quiet.
Sorry.
Let me add this back on. A second time.
Second.
I shall taunt thee a second time.
Goodness gracious.
Why do you keep saying? You know what I'm going to say. She knows the follow-up. She's read the script. She knows what's about to happen.
I have. Mwahaha.
Nice. Let me just drop it.
That sounded like glass.
It did sound like glass.
Oh my goodness.
That would not be ideal. There we go. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, you do.
How's the Titan coming along, you two? Well, it's not a Titan. This one's just a regular old Questoris Knight. Although I guess it is Titanic. Wait till we make a Warlord Titan one of these centuries. That'll be fun. That'll be good. Good times. Or had by all, I'm pooped.
Not the same thing as I did.
Yep. Alright, so that goes here. And then that goes here.
That goes here, this goes here.
This goes here.
Yay! Goodness.
I have an easy one for you, Evangeline.
Okay.
You see the one I have right here in my hand? It's this piece.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
you connect. See how there's only half of it on each side? It's half gone. That's because it connects these two.
Okay.
Like this. See? So you ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna leave this responsibility up to you. Let me just, as we get thrown straight to the...
Chuck it.
It's okay.
Let's just chuck this.
Alright, however you want to do it. I should have actually gotten this one started first. It'll give me a chance to test it out. That'll be fun. Alright. Yeah, Dutch and German, pretty similar. You can actually get most of some Dutch sentences. Oh, okay. Hey, Vanillin, what's up? Says, hi, Elphimistic. Well, say something.
Hello.
She's not muted. Okay. Muted.
Goodness. Mute. Unmute.
You can't do that in the middle of one of my sentences, even. I was waiting for you to actually do it in the middle of one of my sentences. She still hasn't done it in the middle of one. There we go. Alright, it's American English could have been to British English if they had enough time and independence. Bum, 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 bum. Some more building, indeed. We're getting there. We're working on it. We would have already been done a long time ago, but magnets, as you do.
Magneto.
Magneto. Neato. I just think they're neato. Alright.
Just
Something else? Something else is missing.
Why do you keep on giving me magnets?
I just think they're neat. Where are the clippers? Why'd you put them in the box?
I don't know.
What are we going to do with her?
I don't know.
Love her? Cherish her? Glue her to this?
No.
All equally valid.
All equally valid.
All valid in all 50 states and DC. And Puerto Rico. Honey, I glued the kids.
That's hilarious.
See, I don't even have to try. I could just say anything. Anything. Okay, maybe not anything.
Yes.
Maybe not, yes.
Yes.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can glue anything better than you.
Oh my goodness.
See, I really don't have to try. It's just,
My
just
goodness.
how it is. Languages are so fascinating to me. Makes me sad I don't have enough time to learn them all. I don't blame you. Oh dear. I hardly have the time to pick up thank you, best dad. Remind me to fully capitalize independence from now on. There are two ways. You could either fully capitalize it, or you can go back and forth in the capitalization. Oh dear. Let's see. Excuse me, young fair sir. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Papa Nurgle? Hello, my name is Elder Mortarian.
What?
Mormon. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Mormon. She's going through her emo phase now.
No.
No! Independence, freedom! Bam, bam, bam. We just need the water gun. The water gun emo. Don't question that emoji combination. Oh dear. Yeah, the flag right next to a fire is sus. Ah, well. Where? She's all lovey-dovey. I like it. I like it a lot. Evangeline is a loving little lady.
Oh, lady.
Where does this... Well, there's where it goes. Loving little lady. Let's see. Oh, there's... Turn into Zote from Hollow Knight for a moment. Zote turns into what I imagine Gritty, the mascot, the hockey mascot, would sound like. Watching two build Warhammer models reminds me. I need to finish my orcs. Only 40 more boys, 10 more knobs, and I'm done. My poor wallet. I believe you. That's a lot. That's a lot. Green Tide. That means it's a ton. It is a metric buttload.
Not a technical term.
Not a technical, very definitely a technical term. Metric buttload. If I miss a message or yours, by the way, feel free to post it again. I will not take any offense to it. Me, I'm a dumb, and also me, I'm looking at this. Oh, me, I'm talking like orc right now. Me, I'm talking like orc right now. Yeah. Me, orc monster. Wait, no. Cookie monster eat cookie. Orc monster eat orc. Oh, no. There we go, like that.
So?
She not orc? Me think she orc. What you think? You think she orc?
No.
She tastes like orc. Nom. Alright, dear. Oh, dear. You don't know how I got here, but this is the most wholesome stream I think I've found. Have fun with it. Thank you, Dylan. Hey, much appreciated. Not in the market for religion. You're in with Slanesh. What are you talking about, Luna? Oh dear. I gotcha. Little Nurgling coming here to save you from the dorkness and pull you back into the light of Papa Nurgle. I'll be saved by Papa Nurgle. Praise the grandfather. You know, to a lot of Space Marines, the Emperor is their grandfather, because their father is their Primarch. Look, I didn't start this. I did start this, totally. Right. Never heard a lady take offense to being called a lady quite like this little lady. Also, don't make anything that follows with the word D's. Don't make that reference, Jay. No matter what you do.
Please don't.
You don't even know what that means. No. Okay, good. Okay,
I don't know what it means.
Let's see. So, what do we have next? If you will look ahead, child.
Okay.
Okay. We actually can do this bit. Finally. Finalement. Finally.
Wow. That's the only thing I see.
Oh, it's done. I skipped ahead. Someone was busy being a contortionist, so I skipped ahead. I think we do have everything that we can do right now done.
Now why'd you tell me to skip ahead?
Because I might have been wrong. That's never happened before. I've never been wrong. Can I have the music back, please?
Okay.
Without breaking my ear? No, it's fine. we go. So it burned down in 2017. Why am I still getting ads about it? Weren't there ads for the Cathedral of Notre Dame being burned down? Weren't there ads for that for years too? I don't know. Unrelated fact of today, Pharrell Williams is an American producer most known for his song Happy, but he also produced many songs for Japanese artists. You mean that a black American is big into anime as well? This has never ever happened before. This could not yes, all the time. All the time. Yes. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. I may or may not be jealous. A little bit. That's pretty sick. I like to think. Maybe. The fact that he has no relation to anything, I just thought it's cool. Also produced a song by another Japanese producer called Nigo. Wait. Produced a song by another producer? Which is a very successful... Okay. It has Tokyo Drift in the name. Already it sounds good. Just don't... Shower play Warhammer or League of Legends bonus points if you're a Grandmaster or Challenger player in League? Oh, I get it because Papa Nurgle. That joke has layers to it. Not knowing what soap is. You know how many Elden Ring jokes there are? There's an item in Elden Ring called, well, soap. If you have buildup of Scarlet Rot or poison or something, it can take it off of you. Yeah, the memes naturally had to abound. Of course. Naturally. Does not automatically mean anime. I know. Yes. Let's see if Pharrell Williams and Will Ferrell do some sort of collaboration. Random question unrelated to Warhammer, but I've been trying out some spice in my infect list. Leyline of Resonance. I'm gonna be honest, I have not been keeping up with Modern for quite a long time. Unfortunately. I say quite a long time. The lore is not actually that I fell out of love with Magic, but because I used to live a lot closer to a local game store. For a long time I wasn't near one, so I just didn't play. Except for Arena, that was the only accessible way that I had. And then when I did have one, I used to play EDH. Fridays is Pioneer. I just don't play Modern very much. There you go. If it's in your opening hand, it's a ley line, so they all have that. And then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single creature you control, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. I wouldn't run... It's another way of making turn 2 kills. You are still using the extra card in hand. So, in a normal situation, right, it's... Let's say, for example, scale up Might of Volcrosa, right? So that's 2 cards you're using. With this, you only have to have the Might of Volcrosa actually won't get you there. You'll be at 9 power. Scale up won't do it either because it sets the power at 6. That's okay. I picked a bad example. Oh goodness, jeez. What's a better example? Invigorate. But that's not even Pauper anymore. It's just Legacy at this point. Legacy and crazy people in Vintage. You're not getting... Oh, Become Immense is not... Berserk is the one I was... Become Immense, you're not getting that on turn. I'm trying to think of a good example. Embiggen. There you go. Embiggen is a good one. Embiggen. Yeah, that's a funny name for it. Yeah, so like, you could do that with Embiggen. Yeah, I'm sort of convincing myself out of it, because scale up, you don't get any extra out of it. And then a lot of you're still using an extra card. It pays for itself not on the first instant you cast, but on the second instant. Because if to play the first one, it gets copied, sure, but you had to use the ley line, so you're still using 2 cards for it. But the next one that you cast, you're getting that one copied, and you only had to use 1 extra card, so now you're ahead by 1 on value. Although, if you're a list that runs hate pieces against your opponent stuff, you can do that. You can get more value out of that too. So, white with Path Path to Exile, white with a video game, blue with Vapor Stag, stuff like that. Realistically though, I'm not sure that I'm terribly keen on it, to be honest, but it would be good, it would be nice to try out. And it might actually play better against Counterspell heavy list, to be fair. I mean, Modern is very fast right now, but it would play against Counterspell heavy list, because now you have 2 copies. You didn't cast the Leyline of Resonance the first time, and now they need to counter both of them in order to stop it. So actually, in that situation, that would be good. Alright, Evangeline, are you ready? I think this piece is... Alright, so we're going to take these thingamajigs, technical term, before we actually glue them to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. That's better. Okay. That's much, much better. Before we glue them together, no, these two go together. You actually put this part on, and importantly, whatever you do, do not glue this section down, because if you do, you won't be able to move the arm. That would be very slightly less than ideal.
Yes.
You can imagine.
Yes, so you glue the top part together.
Why is it not fitting? Oh, that's right. I see. I see why it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. You can't. The arm can't go straight out. You can't T-pose on the haters, unfortunately. The arm can only go up to here. All of the knights are apparently John McCain. He's an American politician that couldn't raise his arm past a certain point. He was badly injured, let's say, and couldn't raise his arm up too high. Looks like it can only go to about... Oh, it can... Yeah.
It can't T-pose.
Cannot T-pose on the haters. Yeah, realistically, you're only able to get it to about here. So we can turn into an M. Oh my goodness, I've missed so much. Oh, you were the... Dr. Volk, you were the one. You were the other Death Guard player I was thinking of. So, let's see. His acceptance. He is being happy. We are happy as his followers, his Oh my goodness, we're getting a whole sermon. A Nurgle sermon. Pro in Souls-like, yes. Because if yes, you are a sweaty gamer meeting you. Okay, you know what? You got me on that one, actually. I think it's safe to say you got me there. Oh dear, very good. Wouldn't say I'm a pro, but I did almost beat DS3 Fist only. Also terrible at PvP. Sister Frida? Frida. Sister Frida. Oh my goodness. Is that a Genshin reference? Not intentionally. War crimes have been committed against the Eldar. I'm going to commit various war crimes. I'm going to be wanted in 13 countries. No, I said a war cry. A war cry, you say? I'm going to commit various war crimes. I'm going to be wanted in every country. Alright. And he just gives up. Oh dear. What are we going to do with me? Who even knows, right? I'm doing this one, you do the other one.
Okay.
Oh, and this part down here, that is meant to hang freely. It's not meant to be glued down. Alright, okay. So there we are. Okay, would you hold this, please?
Yes.
There we are.
Why'd that sound like a question?
I'm going to get it set up for you.
Okay.
I know I miss stuff. Don't know many Black Americans that are too involved in anime. Is that common in America? Yeah, it's something of a... It is a meme. It's not like a hard and fast rule. The running joke is that shows like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z and all of that are disproportionately popular amongst African Americans. I think the actual reason for it is just Toonami. Just Toonami exists. Also, it's popular amongst everyone, so, you know, there you go. Everybody. More happy brother, you're a certified Nurgle follower. It's for Legacy. Yes. Yes. For Legacy, then yes. I would say at least in the sideboard for blue matchups. Did know 2 at some point. Those 2 were very into frogs and the color purple. I got them confused. What? Okay. Nani? I have no idea. Nihilism. What's up? Hey, what's up, Jake? For Legacy, the Infect deck, by the way. So I finally got to it. Sorry, Aaron. That's what I get for not checking chat for a while. Alright, so now that's probably good. Evangeline, if you will, do not glue this rod here. Just glue this L shape, R shape, and then this bottom part down here, okay? And then you put it on. Alright, be very careful, because if you accidentally let the cement touch that, it might not move. That'll be fun.
Also, Jake, why do you keep calling it glue?
Because I am full of Tismort, that's why. Me, I'm full of Tismort. I see those hearts, thank you. Weren't you playing Space Marine 2? So, while I have it, I couldn't find... If I'm... What's the category that I put for a building stream? There you go. Now, actually getting her to play Space Marine 2, I don't think she's ready for that just yet. I have a funny feeling. I get the distinct impression to be happy and accept things as they are. Something bad happens, just know it'll pass. True. Impression's bad, I know. I had it and still has. Can has cheeseburger. I'm fortunate that I've never had... Oh, it's meant to. It's meant to. Yes, don't worry. It's meant to do that. I'm going to combine all my religious and philosophical beliefs. I was trying to see if you were forming an acronym with that. Atheistic, Satanist, and nihilistic determinist. All bananas playing in the bright warm sun, flipping like a pancake. Okay. What's the point of being sad? Actually, unironically, true. Unironically, correct. What is the point? And I am ever the optimist. It's not going to make anything happen to be sad anyway, so it isn't productive, I guess you'd say. Alright. Would you, oh yeah, I think you got it. Now, before we put on the pauldrons, I will let you take this part, as we take it apart. All you have to do is screw on the arm.
I remember last time you had a really tough time with this.
Oh, that's because the pauldron was already on. Learned a lot recently about atheistic Satanism. It's all good, kind sir. Oh, thank you. Church of Satan is bad. Oh my goodness, you're gonna get Luna started on that. Oh dear. Life is short, so live it, be happy with it. Life is meaningless, so give everyone that life is harsh. Nice. And then you just do the same thing that...
So loud.
Alright, I'm gonna turn into a tomato. She's not done yet, it turns out. So be kind. Life is cruel, Jack. Just like in the good old days. No. What can we do? But yeah, unironically, if life is being... Oh, honey. Because you get moments like this. For every bad moment, you get a moment like this. She's trying to figure out, how do arms work, Evangeline?
Arms work on robots.
Oh dear. What are we going to do with her? Love her, cherish her, forever and ever. The point of being sad is to appreciate the happiness that comes when the sadness passes. I'm going to be that guy. Sadness is functional. Sadness is something that, or at least it can be, in moderation. Sadness is something that helps bring people together. Nice, that's good. And then you just do the same thing on the other side.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there you go. Easy peasy, right?
Easy?
It's something that helps, man, yeah, I like things so. Something that helps to bring people together, to help resolve your emotions. Honey.
Oh, okay.
She wants the... It's just doing this the whole time. It's trying to drive, officer. Just hands on the steering wheel. Davy Jones, do you fear death? I haven't actually told you this before, I think. I actually don't anymore, because I've been in a car accident where, single car accident, car went off the road, and it is true that life does seem to go in slow motion when you think you're about to die. Going down a hill into a tree line. And, you know, it actually wasn't that bad, thankfully. You know, cars are built pretty well nowadays, and I wasn't going a million miles an hour before I went off the road. It was raining, the car hydroplaned, so it fishtailed. There we go. That's good times.
Good time?
Good times. Yeah, I started to change lanes, and then, you know, had to switch back to my own. In the process of doing that too quickly, I lost traction on the back wheel. Anyway, and when you've had... I'm not going to say what I thought while that was going on, because it has to do with you, and it's going to make me very sad. But, and definitely make you sad. But, when you think you're already going to die, after that, at least my experience, is that nothing else scares you. You know, you've already been there. You already know what it feels like to anticipate that. It just doesn't... I've had to come to terms with my own morality, my own mortality before. And while it's not very fun to think about, it is true nonetheless. Oh, honey, you got the arms on backwards. The one with this piece is for the sword. Sword.
Awesome name for it, Sword.
Something Schwartz.
What?
Okay. Oh, you haven't even seen Star Wars. You're definitely not seeing that.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Not under any circumstances. Please, for the love of goodness. No. No. No! Alright. Ready to be frustrated at getting this? I swear. Oh, hold on. This one we might actually be able to fix. Clippers. Although, this is made of metal, so I have to be careful.
Yes. Why did that sound like a question?
Because you added that rising inflection on the end?
I know why.
Oh, honey, don't ever let that come. See? Don't ever let this tilt down. It'll just slowly drain. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
That'll be good. I swear. My turn. Ah, dear. At least you survived. Yeah, true. I'm glad I did too. I mean, I've had plenty of time to think about it. It's all right. It's all right. Near-death experience on the regular. Nearly died, but simply trying to stand up. Life is just like the Smash Mouth song. Somebody. No. Should be integrated into how you live life. Kinda gotten tired of trying to chase happiness. Realized that sadness and the lack of motivation generally be my default state. It does genuinely magnify happiness when it does happen. That is unironically a thing that can happen. If you were happy all the time, well, Mrs. Slaanesh Worshipper over there can probably give you an idea of how that got. No. I can see, I haven't been there myself, but I think I can see a world where if you're happy maybe I have been there before. If you're happy all the time, you need greater and greater experiences just to feel that same baseline that you had earlier. Huckleberry. Hey, what's up, Taylor? What? The best way to live life, sometimes just accepting sadness is the only way to... Both. Chasing happiness is, it's productive. It can be anyway. It can be productive. Whereas just being sad all the time is not productive. You can wallow in it. That's not to say that sadness is a bad thing, but too much of it absolutely is. Hey, what's up? We're having a philosophical conversation here, Taylor. While she is about to fall asleep. That's what's going on here. Quick, a joke! A nun walks into him. Oh no. Oh no. Did you know Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in? Oh dear. Jesus may walk on water, but Chuck Norris swims on land. Look at her face. Dear. Purpose of life, but it got nothing to do with a god. Believe the purpose of life is a concept that is recursive. Your purpose in life is to be in this chat. No, we're not going there. Why did I even start that? Quick, a joke, that's why. I am not explaining to Evangeline the lore that is low tier god. That's a god. No. No. It's another word that rhymes with god and starts with fra. There we go.
Oh.
Heard many versions of wish it wasn't one of them. Let's see. Oh, trying to get back up to speed in chat. Is there a personal purpose to live? Yeah. Even if it's not it's not given down on high. You can make your own. I think most of us have already come to accept that in about 100 years, nobody is going to remember us, or very, very, very few people are going to remember us. Little Miss, ever since you were little, Evangeline wanted to try to figure out how to make it where people don't die, which is a more than understandable. I mean, that's something that people have wanted to do since forever, but I mean, Mr. King Gilgamesh is recorded in legend trying to do that. Well, obviously he failed. We found his tomb, but you know, yeah. She's getting tired, so I'll speak for her. She wants to be a biologist so that she can figure out how to make that a reality, which is it's a very kind thing to do. If you ever get there, hopefully before I get too terribly old, hopefully, maybe. Oh dear. Oh goodness, I'm actually getting further behind. I need to speed up just a teeny tiny bit. Piece of string walks into a bar. The barman says he can't serve pieces of string. Piece of string goes to a different bar. Barman says he can't serve pieces of string. Okay. I see where this is going. Oh, I did too on morality. Got banned from a Discord. What? Did too on... Where did... I missed something here. I missed whatever that was referencing. Maybe it's something I said. Whoops. If it looks like chicken, tastes like chicken, feels like chicken, yet Chuck Norris says it's beef, then it's beef. You don't want to have beef with Chuck Norris. To a third bar. Barman says he can't serve piece of string. Piece of string sits by the side of the road and has an idea. He ties himself in the middle and ruffles his hair, then goes back inside. So the barman says, aren't you that piece of string? To which he replies, I'm afraid not.
That actually couldn't take.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Forget low tier god. It's time she learned about the Night Lords. Oh dear. If she ever watches, no, we're not watching low tier god. But if she, or Dark Side Phil, she's going to learn the Scrub Lord's prayer very quickly. The Scrub Lord's prayer goes something like, it was my controller. And if it wasn't my controller, it's because you were playing cheap. And if it wasn't because you were playing cheap, it's because your character's cheap. And if it's not because your character... And it just goes on like that. Oh dear. Chuck Norris once punched the earth. It hasn't stopped spinning. That's the reason why. Angels sang out an immaculate chorus, and down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. Again off the grey, and again off the white, and Monty Brother, and all the girls, Black Knight, and Betty Lee, and the Blue Beanie, and Cowboy Curse, and John B. the Genie, Rope Up the Terminator, Cap Kirk, Dark Bay, Luke Pan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Fearless, Preston, Theodore, Logan, Spock the Rock, Dog, Hulk Hogan. I ran out of air twice. Search for the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, that would be... that. You know, I have a funny feeling that might not quite exist. It's a thing in alchemy from ages and ages ago that gets turned into a TV show or an anime, which is also a TV show every now, you know.
Hi, Teal.
Hey, what's up? Howdy, absolute cinema. Oh my goodness, I missed some stuff. Chuck Norris and Superman had an arm wrestling. I won't say who lost, but the loser had to wear their underpants outside. I knew where that was going. I think I've seen something similar to that before. Hey, Simply Ace! Hey! Thank you for subscribing! Praise the sun! Praise the sun! Thank you very much. Please learn from Daniel Denkovsky's mistakes. Okay, we are definitely not getting to Pathologic anytime too terribly soon. So which armies do you collect for 40k? I'm on Tau. She's on Knights. Yeah, she wanted to play Knights. And because Knights are so point efficient, the amount of you pay a lot per Knight, but the amount that you get for them is pretty point efficient. She has about twice as many points in her army as I have already, which is Here she is trying to make me feel better. What are we even doing now?
I don't know.
Yeet! Alright. Hey. You said you were having a philosophical conversation. Oh, I did too. Oh, I see what you're saying now, Taylor. I gotcha. Actually, how did we get ours? I don't know how we got ours started. But I'm glad that people were talking to each other while I was over here goofing off and... You know, stuff like this. Easy peasy. It's been long since I've played Genshin or Zenless Zone Zero. I've decided I'll play them. Fair enough. You see, Evangeline, the Night Lords are what your parents would know as some Wattpad. Oh! Yes. Okay, actually. Wattpad is a site where people put a bunch of terrible, horrible, god-awful fan fiction. The stories that they make up about characters that other people have made, but that are entirely full of cringe. All of the cringe. Never enough cringe. Just when you think you've reached the... Okay. I think we get it. I think we got it. Maybe. Hopefully. Wow. When God said, let there be light, Chuck Norris said, say please first. Hey, what's up, Teal? Hey, bro, saw the video title? Can I see the Questoris? Oh, hold on. I mean, it's nearly done. It's like... Okay. This one, there's one there that is done. This one just needs the pauldrons and to be put to its base. You know, well, they're knights. They're big. We'll do the basing separately. Here, we'll hold it. Just remember, it's magnetized at the waist, so you may want to hold the top too. There's a you can hold just... That's why. You can hold just the top, but you can't really hold just the bottom. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. So, we're almost done. I think that has had gracious plenty of time to dry. So all that's left, Evangeline, is putting on the pauldrons, which you can do.
Woohoo!
So we will be done in just a second, Teal. It's awesome. A small Mechanicus army, mostly focused on Thousand Suns. The Super Psychers. The Super Psychers. They do magic. They're sorcerers. Sorcerer. Adorable Centurion, thank you very much. Thought you owned it? I guess not. Oh! Randomly lost. Oh! I have the first three? I have one of the classic collections. Picked up on Steam. Hams. Oh, here, let me bring that up. There we go. There we go. Okay, while you're working on that, I'm going to glue the feet down and try to catch up on chat.
Okay, dry test.
Yes, good idea. Make sure that it matches the... Here, let's keep the picture. See. So it looks like this, Evangeline. Got it?
Okay, so the circles are facing
Yes.
the back, which is how it is.
Basically, do you see this little groove in here? That groove matches this. It matches the bar. So if you get it in the right place, it shouldn't really move. It shouldn't slide like this. It should be stuck.
That's so helpful.
It does. Yep, that is pretty neat. Not actually my favorite Wattpad story, My Immortal. I don't know if My Immortal was a Wattpad specifically, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Cement?
Yeah, it's right next to you. Yeah, there it is. You got it. Let's see. Look at you. where did I leave off? Orc, salamanders, and tyranids for me. Okay. Hey, fair enough. Salamanders. Of those three, that's my favorite. I like the good guys. And they're pretty close to good guys. If anyone's a good guy in this setting, salamanders are up there. Salamanders are space marines that are notorious for actually still having a sense of humanity.
Here?
Yes, inside the groove. Alright, you threw off the Emperor's groove. Sorry. Dylan says, Necrons for me. All hail to the infinite empire. Get off our line! I have a question about, I'm gonna keep missing chat if I keep stopping every time something happens, but so Necrons at one point basically ruled the galaxy, and then I guess because of the rising Eldar and were the orcs part of that as well, or was it just the Eldar, right? At some point they decided, yeah, it's not safe, we're all gonna go into hibernation now. That means that when they went into hibernation, that was the maximum Necron population. As we're in the setting now, you get little bits of it coming back as a tomb world here and a tomb world there opens up. And honestly, they're still really, really strong. How powerful were the Eldar to make the Necrons decide, nope, we're all going to take a time out for a while, and then to come back and kind of be, I mean, they're not stomping everyone, but they're pretty strong. Also, they're good anti-meta against the Tyranids, but like actually in the lore. All right, let's look.
Pick it up yet.
No. So, dude, what Imperial House? She's making up her. Here, you can show the Imperial House. She's making up her own. Here, you can show off, Evangeline.
Okay.
When you stand up for a little bit, I guess. I'm glad it's thinking you own games. I mean, true. If hold on. I missed it much. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey little guy. Hold on.
He likes spiders. I kind of like spiders too.
Where'd you go? Oh, here you are. Hold on, let me get the spider out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Before you show off your house, let me speed run through chat. Here, you can have the music though. Let me speed run through chat to try to catch up. Buying isn't owning. Piracy isn't theft. If buying isn't stealing. Yeah, we got the sentiment twice. I know where you come from. You were meant to live, Zeno. Explain to me why God didn't make you in his image, instead made us in his image. If you were meant to live. Straight doing that one Mechanicus Imperial. So they give up the 6-up feel no pain. In exchange, they get to heal a wound, and more wounds if they're near a tech priest, I think. But they give up the 6-up feel no pain, and I think that that's probably more worth it. Also, you give up Mysterious Guardian, which is one of the enhancements that I think is actually kind of broken on the knights. Correct, Luna, correct. Luna be speaking facts. We had the same idea. So I always pirate everything out of principle. I wouldn't go that far. I don't pirate everything out of principle. Just Nintendo games, because Nintendo. Now, I'll be honest, I really hate Nintendo, even before that, oh god, it's been like 9 years. It's been, 9 years now.
Almost as long as I've been alive.
But I don't even stream Nintendo games because I dislike them so much. I almost don't even want to bother pirating their stuff, let alone to stream it. That's just more, I don't know, I hate Nintendo. There's a story behind there, but I'm catching up on chat. So you're thinking there are good guys in the grimdark future. Oh, definitely not. Favorite Loyalist chapter? Iron Hands. Love Mechanicus. They're just so expensive. They are very expensive. They're one of the most point inefficient armies. Evangeline, you remember it? You left it tilted up against. I think we can catch it in time. But you see that hole? That hole is from the liquid cement spilling onto it.
Sorry.
We can paint over it.
Yes.
We'll have to paint over it. Hmm. That's actually pretty deep, though. Must have been there a while. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, love. Alright. She's so tall. I'm so short. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this over here. Look at this. Alright. Love doing it. YouTube requires me to mark this statement as a joke. Ah!
It's
Weak. Though it is great to just download a game instead of having to deal with Battle Pass and Denuvo and licenses and all the other... Yeah. GOG, Good Old Games, I think it is, has all DRM-free games. So that's... I actually have picked up... Well, I've only picked up one game from GOG that wasn't part of a Humble Bundle, and it was a Warhammer game. It's a Fire Warrior from 2003. Expect that one of these centuries. You okay, love? What happened?
my knee bent and me trying to get down.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Little Miss Flexible over here hurt her knee bending it? How did that happen? Ew! Yeah, see? Look! She's fine! Alright, there we go. Love the Eldar? Yeah? Oh, why did it keep yumping on me? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm so far back. Jesus Christ. They created Slanesh. Oh, that's where it comes from. I see. Not joking, I love piracy. Yar heart. Tipper me too. Of course, I prefer if I could own a game. Feel strongly about owning things. I actually don't use streaming services for music. Yep. If I can, I try to actually, unless it's Nintendo, try to actually purchase the game myself. Or just purchase the anything myself. I am not the biggest, you wouldn't believe it, but I'm not the biggest fan of Games Workshop. But, you know, if I actually buy this stuff, I'm supporting my local game store. And that's actually where I play, so it makes good sense to do that. Same thing with most games. Also, there's a few companies I just really positively, proactively support. Sega, so that's pretty neat. I often rip the CDs to put on my MP3 player. Sometimes play vinyls when I'm alone. Only when you're alone. You don't want to be seen as a hipster in it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Speaking about pirating while I pay for the battle pass in MLBB, Major League Baseball Brawl, that's what it is. Every month I pay 24,000 Egyptian pounds a year to buy skins. Wait, what is MLBB? Evangeline, I have something for you. Oh, that is a good bit though. MOBA addiction is bad, chat. Don't get affected. Yes, correct. Can confirm. Do not. Broke because of it. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a good bit. It's a good chunk of it. Maybe. Whoop. There we are. I actually recently got the vinyl because I love the album. Listening to Blood on vinyl just feels levitating. Listening to vinyl makes me want to be an American politician. Does it make you old-fashioned like one? That's my old-fashioned voice. Let's go with that. I think the elders still had their pantheon of gods in the war in heaven. Oh, and full access to the psychic ability. Yeah, okay, that's fair. More than fair, Dylan. That makes good sense. That's good. Fun fact, Nintendo did save the gaming world. That good old 1985. They got us out of a gaming crash, and they might get us into another one. Long story short, Nintendo games are about to be more expensive for this coming generation. I mean, they already were more expensive in this generation with the Switch. Switch games will tend to be, if there's a price difference, Switch games will tend to be more expensive than the versions on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. My favorite example is Doom 2016, which is a worse port, and is still more expensive on the Switch. Yay. $40 when it's not on sale versus $20 for the others when they're not on sale. Let's see. Should I use fire dragons as basing material? Oh goodness, why does it keep getting further? I'm getting further behind. Fire dragons are cool, but they're Eldari, which are cringe. God dang it. Alright, Jake, the setup was perfect. Just for that, you should do it, just so you can make the joke each time. please. Have you seen the Horus Heresy Mechanicus models? They're awesome. You know, a tidbit about fantasy looks like Chaos Dwarves. If I have, I didn't recognize that they were. See what you did there. She's the best Chaos God. Are they... Swear to God. Taylor, I swear to God. God, I swear. Necron's dead just shattered the Catan, which would been a significant drain on the reef. True. Killed the old ones and the Catan. They weren't exactly at their peak. You know, that's fair. That's a good point. Damn, it was the year before I was born. You and Luna, hey, you and Luna are the same age. Fun fact, you are the same age. I don't know if Luna's still here, but there you go. It has Raptors Space Marines in it, which are cool. It has Tau. I play Tau. I'll play it one day. Are you getting tired already? Miss 2.5-hour nap. Really? She's bored. That's all it is. She's bored. How can you blame her?
And a tiny bit bored.
Little. Let me just knock things over real quick. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm doing a bad job at it. Being just shy of 2,300 points of orcs. Okay. Oh, wait. We actually counted. I have to pull it up. Let me see. We actually counted how many points she has of... Yes. Where are you? Oh, of, knights. Let's see. Alright. So... 560, 1,110, 1,515, 1,965, 2,445, 2,445, yep. 2,900, I cannot do math right now. 2,925, and then 3,355. If we take plus Imperial agents, she's over 3,355 points, plus an Eversor, a Navigator, and a Caluxus, which just got his point reduction. Woo! Yeah, it's... Hey, take care, Layla. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying. Sorry. Good night, Layla. Take care. You rockin' all that. It's true, though. It's true. 4K points of orcs! None of which includes a Stompa, right? Which is by itself 800 points. Just throw the Slayer into the Chaos Dimension, give him a couple months, and the Chaos Gods would be killed. So, let's make him a blank, and then yes, they would be killed. Otherwise, give him the Emperor's Chainsword. I mean, he's good at a chainsaw. That would do it. Oh, Doomslayer. Or Doom Guy. Mobile Legend Bang Bang. Know that I'd ever heard of that before. MOBA game made by a company named Moontime. Dawn of War Soulstorm? I have not, Teal. Not yet. Is it on Steam by chance? If not, is it on GOG? Hey, if you want to send me recommendations like that, easy way to make it where I won't forget, or at least have a reference to it, is to join the Discord server and then shoot me a message that has it, because I'm not going to remember now. It would be nice to have a reminder. Similar to League of Legends, but games are shorter and it's on phones. Okay, cheaper Nintendo games. Free is cheaper. Does Nintendo know their target audience? I mean, anymore?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that one.
It really used to be. I mean, for multiple generations, Nintendo has had this strategy of having the consoles be cheap, but the games more expensive, which is usually easier for parents. It's easier to get in on the front end, and since they're only getting, like my parents did, they're only getting a game every now and then. I mean, yeah, it'll add up to be more expensive, but it's broken up over time, so you don't see it. The N64 was famously the cheapest console for that generation, and the games were the most expensive. The Switch did the same thing, cheapest console for that generation, if we count it with the PS4 and the Xbox One, and or the PS5 for that matter, and the Xbox Series X. Nice! But the games are the most expensive. So, There you go. There you go. Although, to be fair, with the Switch, for the time that it was the only portable console, they had something unique that nobody else had, so their target audience got to expand. Kind of the same way that the Wii did with motion controls, their target audience got to expand. Let's see, $600 on, yeah, no, you're right, especially now. All about being a Switch user, a Switch user. What do you mean by that? You'll need every family. She's the only Chaos God who won't mutate you because it's funny. Sench is also a good Chaos God, well, if there's such a thing. At least you know what you're signing up for. I mean, you are at the whims of a god who just might... You might defy him and he's cool with it, or you might be a good little boy and just for the lulz, he'll mess with you. That's happened before. I have a headache, I'm tired, I'm lonely, I'm not as cold as I want to be, and I'm feeling a little... I'm sorry, Luna, but yes, we do have another 2004, babe. You want to continue writing, gotta go. Hey, take care. I hate not being cold. I do personally like being cold. More than being hot, anyway, if I had to choose between those two. I like that temperature where it's just cold enough that it nibbles at you, where it's nippy. Nippy. Chilly. Chilly dog. There we go. Oh, goodness. It's a little Sonic fan like me. It's 14 in 2004. You and I are old. No. But you know what? Let me tell you a secret. So was I. Powerful air conditioning unit. We get better, Luna. Just remember life is good, and it will get better. Indeed. That's good to remember. I was 2. Take care. Jeez, I feel young here. 2010, baby. Hey, you're more than alright. You're good. You're good. That means he's a teenager. Wait, yep. Wait, hold on. 2010, so teenager. Here we go. No Stompa yet. But what if I would have purchased Stompa and disguised it as my own Imperial Knight?
Oh my goodness.
It'd be the other way around, wouldn't it? Oh dear.
Memes.
My old warlord. Let's see. Okay. Why did my brain thing bit was... Wait. Why did my brain thing bit was 2021 for us? Think it was. Oh, think it was. I gotcha. The rent is too damn high. That's why. Where can I find the Discord link? Right there! Also in the description. Also in the doobly-doo. In certain ways, ears shouldn't hear. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this part of the ear isn't the part that hears. My giant ears. They're satellite dishes. Well, they are when I do this anyway. Otherwise, Also, I can make them bigger by having my hair behind it. Otherwise... Jesus. Jesus look.
It looks like it would be his hair, right?
Yeah, our hair is the same color. It's exactly the same color. There you go.
I just want to show them.
Here's a fun little fact. When you were born, your hair was so thin, and it was lighter, it looked blonde. So it looked like you were going to be a blonde baby. As you got older, your hair darkened. Turns out my hair did the same thing. Guess where you got that from, I guess.
My mom did too. Thanks.
It was never that light. Alright, let's see.
This is brown, I think.
Yeah, dark brown. I mean, certainly, let's see. My clothes are done drying, so I'm heading out for the night. Hey, take care, Aaron. Good night, chat. Good night, you two. Sweet dreams, everybody. Hey, take care. Even if you're his champion, he'll mess with you. Armin hates Cinch, and Cinch still gives it yes. Insane psychic power. Yes. It's just because it's fun. As opposed to minus 30 Fahrenheit not take... Yeah, very slightly colder. Very, very slightly. Just a teeny tiny little bit. Itsy bitsy bit. Oh dear. Point of reference, Luna, because you read temperature in Celsius, that's actually not that far from minus 30 Celsius either. It's minus 40 is when the rate 2 intersect. Turned 31 in 2004. Man, you're so... I'm so far behind that you caught that. Just... Yeah, you almost as old then as I am now. Knight is cool. Knight is one of our longest subscribers. He's really cool. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Who is our longest?
That's here? Knight. That's here? Definitely Knight. Yeah, in the whole of chat, I think it's Knight. pretty sure 99.999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999. Random Necron fact. The Silent King has apparently conquered galaxies in the 60 million years since the War in Heaven. By himself. He's awesome. He's pretty. I wonder if they were slightly less populated. You know, suppose, you know how the Tyranids are from another galaxy? Walks into one that the Tyranids have already eaten. It's mine now! I'd like to, that's my headcanon for what happened. The Silent King finds an eaten galaxy and just plants his flag and says, yep, I did it. I did it. He is, and then you see him on the tabletop and he dies to a bunch of Marines. I mean, a bunch of Marines, but, you know, Marines.
Okay.
Yes.
You do this.
Yes, I can do that. I'm not doing that on stream. Awesome Orc Knight STL. Oh, if I ever fancy playing Knights again. Orc Knight. Luna, come here, I'll stash you in my freeze. Oh, wait. No, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. When I was little, I had blonde hair and blue eyes. Now I have brown hair and wait, your eyes changed color? How did that happen? I guess this eye, I don't know when I got my birthmark. I don't know if it's always been there. As long as I can remember. I have a birthmark in my eye. I have a little red dot under my eye. I like to imagine that I have a Sharingan that's just not fully developed. That's all. That's what it is. That's completely what. No, it's just a birthmark. It's just neat. You know.
Fancy, it's red.
Dark ash blonde. Hey, I'm finally caught up. Dark ash blonde hair and blue eyes. How much do you like Warhammer Fantasy? You mean as opposed to like Age of Sigmar, just actual Warhammer Fantasy? I haven't played it, unfortunately. I don't have any Warhammer Fantasy stuff. I mean, generally speaking, I like fantasy over space fantasy. High fantasy over space fantasy. But, you know, I like both. I like both. I wouldn't be against it at all.
I like both.
No. Space. Both. I like both. I like both. Pretty much the oldest in any of these chats. Hey, that's alright. It means you've aged like wine, man. That's how it goes. Receive, consume, digest. Insert step 4. Step 3 is profit. Yes, Jay, my eyes changed color. It's not uncommon? I didn't know that. It may very well be common and I just didn't know that. Huh. Get a spearhead going so we can play. Okay. You know what? Let me get enough points of Tal that I can actually play a 2K game without having to proxy a Storm Surge, and then we'll talk. I'm trying to flesh out armies before I actually move on to another one, unfortunately. Good times. Like the old world. Don't like Age of Sigmar because it's just fantasy with Space Marines. So I have Stormcast Eternals. Yes, it is fantasy with Space Marines. It is true. Print you a Storm Surge. Easy! Spearhead now! I mean, honestly, I don't even think I'd say no to that. Oh, let me just beat her up with my headset real quick. She's all nice and tired, as you can tell. She got a 2.5 hour nap today, and she's still so tired. Look at her. She's going to fall asleep right now. What's that? I'm not tired. I could. I'm so glad we're not getting sound through the microphone. Because if I did, I just would have blasted everyone's. Just do that, just to blast everyone's ears off. Do have storms are nice. Oh my goodness. You know, I would not even be against that. I wouldn't be able to play it at tournaments or anything, but you know, with like horde games, try Darktide. Try Vermin. Okay, I have Vermintide the game, like the video game, the computer game. I don't know about Vermintide the miniature. That gives me another bit of homework. I have another project. Played my 3D printed stuff in the last. Oh, you know, fair enough. What are we doing? We're just a couple of goops. All right. Here, if you would.
That was the actual yawn.
Yes.
Okay.
You're supposed to glue it down. If we don't glue it, we can pop it off.
Yes, you know what? Who needs glue? Or cement.
Yeah, I mean, either one in this case. But we don't want to do either so that we can pop it off if we want to do a different weapon. Now, the actual last step for tonight.
For tonight?
For tonight. We're not painting. This is the last step before painting and whatnot.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I thought you meant about over there.
So, very simple, but very quick. We have super glue. We're going to glue this down here. I know some people are already saying heresy. You're supposed to work the base first. You're supposed to actually make it look all nice and neat and no. Later. No, not right now. But for the time being, put super glue all around each of these, and then we have to hold it in place for a while. I knew you would. Oh, here we go. Bunch of goobers ripping through every bone, like a vampire should, and it takes one to know him. Like I knew you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there. Look at you two goobers. Look at you two.
Aren't we the goobers?
Goofy goo. Yep.
Yes,
Right
we're the
after
goofy
Kirby.
goobers.
Yay! We're the goofy goobers. We're all goofy goobers. Hey, goofy. I don't know how the song goes. It's something like that. I am putting out way too much. That's fine. He says. I have to hurry. It's taking longer. There's so little super glue left that not much is coming out. But kind of need to finish this one off.
You've been putting some on, not meaning to put some on your fingers, but this.
Oh, yes. You know, we've been doing so much talking. We were supposed to also work on the other knight weapons, but I think that time has passed. Plus, we already tried making a stream off of just working on the knight weapons. I don't know that that's as exciting as watching the two of us, watching me get glue all over myself. That's the most fun part, right? Everyone loves that.
Everyone except for you.
See, what's going to happen is that I'm going to lift my hands and there's enough glue on there that the entire base comes up with it.
I'm sorry I broke your ears, but that's hilarious.
It's fine. Instead of getting first dirt or sand for your base, try salt. Gives it a nice sci-fi story building piece. Salt plains theoretically could exist on other... You know, that's a good idea. Now, for Tal, we can do what it... I had an idea for what I'd like to do for Tal. It's Mars dust. But if you'd like to, Evangeline, that'd be good. I'm letting you decide how you want to make the base for yours look. Did you have an idea?
Yes, I was thinking about using some of the fall grass. It's not bright green.
It looks like dry grass, right?
Yes. And then doing something to the ground, which would be salt, because that's what I was going to do, give it some sort of texture around those spots where the grass was.
Okay.
Then maybe do one more thing.
Okay.
Where the grass isn't, because the grass isn't going to be everywhere.
Fair enough. Stream froze? Oh god. Yeah, it'd be doing it now. Oh goodness.
Goodness gracious.
Now of all times we get an internet issue. Now we do. You know what though? We are about to head out before oh goodness. Stream is dead? Goodness. Oh, he's back? I'm sorry. Well, we probably need to head out before too terribly long. Somebody has a test tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry. So even with her nap, yeah, she has her map test. She has a map test. Bring out your dad. Everywhere I go. Could use a snow aesthetic, in which can't melt. True. You mean you don't want to just use asbestos? No. They did that in The Wizard of Oz. They used a poisonous substance called asbestos as if it were snow. I don't know if they knew better back then, but oops.
I've heard they didn't.
SOS, it's forcing me to look at burgers. Burgers. What's up, Rolling? What's up, Rolling Spyro? Alright, we're gonna finish up real quick. Let's see. What am I missing aside from the lyrics? You two are Luna and Taylor having a duet over here. Very good. Oh dear. Alright. Yeah, there we go. If you two aren't already friends, go be friends. There you go. Yes, take care. Have I escaped? I'm glad you did. Alright, so final. Hopefully it's dry enough now. You do the honors, Evangeline.
The one we've worked on for entirely 2 days.
Magnets will do it. We would have had it done by the end, or the end of the last stream, but, you know, Magnus, wait. Megamine. Alright, Luna's favorite character. Hope you it's not that kind of test, thankfully. This is just if you paid attention throughout the year and you get enough sleep and get a good breakfast test. But it's a reading test. She's going to read and she's going to have to show off her reading comprehension. All that. Not the darkness again. different darkness. Slightly different. Try Total War, Warhammer 3, if you like strategy. Games Workshop price is still a great game. And Total War is done by Sega, so that's good. I don't usually play, I don't know, that kind of strategy, grand strategy games. I might give it a try though. It's Sega. Okay, for the love of
Can this one bow?
We'll have to actually work on it to make it bow.
Oh, sorry.
Dad reflexes. Yeah, this one we're going to have to work on to make it bow. It doesn't do it on its own.
Ah. Darn.
It's okay. We can make it work.
Yes.
Yeah. Me too. Alright. Well, we are. Yes, indeed. The Questoris and if it were just me and I were just building it by the book, I'm sure that I could too. But, you know, we let her do it too, and magnets! Getting this Skaven spearhead soon because more rats! Never can have enough rat. True. Like a poorly cleaned gas station. Never can have enough rat now. Yeah. And that's one of the... Because it's magnetized at the waist, it can turn like that. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Now, downside is it can fall apart. I mean, you can knock it over, but... On the other... There's a few reasons for magnetizing the waist. One, she's doing it right now. It's turning it. Two, we can store it at about half the height, so it's easier to store. And three, we'll work on getting it able to bow. The pictures that I posted in the Discord server showed a Questoris Knight bowing, and it's actually, I say bowing, it was staring into the soul of Gazgul, or whoever it was. Alright, you ready, Ethan? Jesus. Try to talk him into getting Skaven tied. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Here, you have a drink, Evangeline? Which one it was that I was most interested. I have Stormcast Element Eternals because they were in the starter set. But as far as appearance, there's a lizard folk faction that I thought looked really cool.
Air bubble.
Oh, air bubbles are never fun. Oh, it'll work its way out on its own though. She has such a big old heart, that when she was younger and I had an air bubble, she thought I was going to die, so she was okay, not quite that much, but you were really all huggy and crying, and it's fine, it's just an air bubble. I don't know where you got that in your head that I was going to explode. She's very sweet. Only alive. Magical dinosaurs. If you're being forced to worship a chaos god, which if forced to, cinch? Goodness. cinch, I guess? If I had to. The Emperor! Okay, that's cheating. The Emperor's not a chaos god, except that some people are very opinionated and think he is. That's, life didn't give us lemons! We invented them! Life didn't give us lemons, we gave lemons life! Episode on secret. I don't have Prime, so yeah. That wouldn't be a bad thing when I go over with my. I think my brother has Prime. I don't know if my folks do or not. They have some streaming services. I wouldn't be against it. I would like to see it. I'd also like to see the one that's on the Warhammer, their own streaming service that has Vakon. Is that his name? Vakon? Vakal? The salamander that, spoiler, loses his arm. There you go.
Oh no!
It just keeps. Tis but a. He's the Black Knight from Monty Python. Tis but a flesh wound. Flesh wound? Your arm's off. No, it's not. What's that then? I've heard worse. How about thee? Alright. It's meant to be the main villain, but let's be real. It's just Nagash. I'm gonna get my engineers to make a. I'm gonna get my engineers to make a combustible lemon. Cave Johnson. Yeah, it's a Cave Johnson. It's totally a Cave Johnson reference. Oh, goodness. Did we ever play Portal 2 together? I don't remember us. We did? Portal 2? So you
played a bit.
Oh, okay.
Barely played it, but yes, we did play a little.
Cave Johnson.
From my memory, we did. We played one stream, I think.
Oh, I know we played Portal together. I cried. We'll win. That from Titanfall or single Imperial Fist? Well, I don't know who that is. I don't know. When he and Brutus. Yeah. Brutus is all high and mighty, and Sakan is not. Sakan, that's his name, right? Sakan. Alright. She's turning into a cat, curling her back over here. Sister in excess. Oh, great. Yeah. You two I knew would be into Emperor's Children. I think they're neat in their design. Space Marine would just jump into him and kill him. Alright. Hey, we do actually have to. Unfortunately, as much as I appreciate hanging out with you folks, and you all are cool, and I really do appreciate it, and you folks are awesome, unfortunately, we do need to go. So, plans for the rest of the week coming up. Evangeline has a game on Thursday. If we get to stream at all, it will be very, very short. I'm talking an hour, so for us that is quite short. It'll just be something like playing Froggen, probably. Probably a little bit of that. And even then, if she has a test the next day, we're not even going to. So, let's see. She and I are going over to our local game store to play tomorrow because she hasn't gotten a chance to for a while. Because usually her practices or games are on Wednesday. So we're going to go hang out with them for a bit. And then, yeah, nothing. Only a short stream at most on Thursday. Friday will be me. And Saturday and Sunday, I will have Evangeline again for a little bit.
Saturday?
Yep. Easter coming up. Remember?
Oh.
Although
I thought you
Saturday,
got me on
Saturday
Sunday.
evening, I get you. So you're still going to be able to do the Easter egg hunt. She's going to. Oh my God! There are so many Easter egg hunts this week. There are so many. I told her you're going to be Easter egged out.
I mean, I have a friend's birthday on Friday, so.
Oh my goodness. Taylor and Luna, get a DM. No. You two sound adorable. In your degeneracy, you sound adorable, you two. It degenerate because they Slaanesh. Never mind. Anyway, I got it. Alright. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just messing with you. Hold on, you fell on the button again.
Sorry.
I was wondering. There it is. You're fine. Alright.
Way in front of the button.
Good talk. Alright. Here, you hold one, I'll hold the other. Hey! There you go. Hey, there we go. I'm in
Bowing sideways, but it was bowing.
It was indeed. There we go. Sorry about the stream freezing, but you know that we should take that as an omen. We should take that as a reason to head on out here.
Oh wait, I think it
Alright.
just crashed for a second, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
stream froze. Internet died for a moment.
Ah.
Alright. Take care, everyone.
Wait.
We will... Wait! What are we doing?
Bye.
Oh, they can't see. Look. You had to scooch them back.
Okay.
Bye!
Bye.
Alright. Let's see. Who would we send people off to? Who is, because this is an early stream end for me, maybe there's somebody else that we can go and raid. Someone we can redirect on over to. Might help. That might be kind of neat. Yes, King Slay. Editor Dave playing. What is this? Is this Slay the Spire? Hey, Slay the Spire. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. So Dev and Dave, I just realized that, is playing Slay the Spire, which is a game I've gotten all achievements in. So, if you don't mind, when you go over there, just say hi, just for me, if nothing else. You know, nice thing to do. Alright, take care. Thank you. Oh my goodness, if I had to go through the whole stream for everyone. Thank you very much, Teal and Luna and Taylor and Dylan, Knight and Roll and Spiral, and everybody else that I surely missed. The Vanillin, there we are. Random side quest is going to slowly turn the real plot. In a few minutes I'll be fighting the strongest boss in the game. You know, that sounds like the game design equivalent of ADHD, right? Yes! No. No. Adios, amigos.
Adios.
May the Emperor guide you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. It helps when you know where the mouse is. That's handy. As it turns out, that's pretty handy. You know. Good job.
Go.
Good job.
Yeah.